Hello. It is Friday evening. I just finished why am I going this way? The first week of school. Not the in-service, but, the official first week of school. And, it has been a whirlwind. So in my last video, I think I said that I had gotten this position, and I was just kind of thrown into it, and it was totally new, totally something I've never experienced. Never had any training. It was like the RTI position. So I did get hired for that position because a lady just abruptly quit at the end of our in-service training. So for like that week prior to the start of the semester, when we all did our training and stuff, we finished that training, and then a lady just up and quit. So they threw me into her position. They didn't throw me in there. She asked if I wanted it, and I was like, sure, whatever. I was like, yeah, sure, sounds fine. And then I was told that Friday evening before we all went home that I was going to need to help out in the nurse's office because she was out sick, and she was out sick, and they were like, we just need somebody to, be in the nurse's office to collect medication and basically check it in and stuff like that. So they were like, we need you there this week. And I'm like, okay. So I show up Monday morning expecting to be in the nurse's office, and one of the receptionists came to me and said, well, the nurse is here, so we don't need you in the nurse's office, but our 4th grade math and science teacher still needs some clearance through HR, so she's been delayed. We need you to take over her class. And I was like, huh? 4th grade math and science. I think I said in like one of my very first videos, I did not go to school like normal people. I have no experience with 4th grade. I have no experience doing math and science in a school setting other than what I had in college. And it's totally different because now I'm teaching little people. So I was like, say what? And I just had to stand at the door and greet the kids on the first day of school, and they're like, oh, hi, Miss Cole, or Miss so-and-so, I'm so-and-so, and I'm like, that's not me. I am, I am Miss so-and-so, and I guess I'm going to be your teacher this week. And they're like, wait, where's our teacher? And I'm like, she's been delayed, so she will be coming, I think. I don't know anything. They just basically, I'm your teacher today, and so every single kid and parent that walked up, I had to say the same thing over and over and over and over. So by the way, it is 8:30 and I have been at school since 7 this morning. So, 13 hours, it's whatever. I got this. Hang on. I'm waiting on these cars to go so I can turn. Anyways, so I'm in 4th grade math and science all week long. I'm having to build up relationships with the kids. I'm having to figure out what to do because I have no teaching experience. I've done observations. I've, of course, watched other teacher YouTubers. And, I mean, I can only do so much. Like, I have no experience, like, actually being in front of kids and teaching other than, like, my substitute stuff. But even then, I subbed one day for 6th and 7th ELAR, both of those grades in one day, just for their period. And then I subbed for 2nd grade for like maybe an hour or two, you know, like I subbed for 1st grade for a couple hours, you know, and then like I don't have a lot of experience, but I make it work, you know. How many times have I said, you know, so far? I'm tired and my eyeballs are burning and my contacts, if I rub my eyes, my contacts fall out. But I'm trying to drive slow because I'm going to pick up dinner. So I have been 4th grade math and science teacher all week. Some of the kids, like my homeroom kids, they switch halfway through the day. So I teach math and science until about 1 o'clock, and then the classrooms switch, and then I get the other kids that were in ELAR in the morning. So the first group, like, I mean, all of them have come to like me, I guess, but the homeroom kids, like, they really like me, and I really like them too. Some of the second ones, like, they come up and give me hugs and stuff, and they draw me pictures, and it's like super, super sweet, and I love it. Oh, darn, I think I left them at the school. But I'll have to text the teacher and just say, hey, if you see some drawings on the desk, please don't throw them away. I'll text her in a second whenever I reach my destination. But Tuesday afternoon, my oldest daughter is in 3rd grade, so suddenly, like, Tuesday afternoon, we had a soft lockdown at the school. Our principal got on the radio and said, you know, teachers, at this time, we're going to go into a soft lockdown. Everything is okay, but I need you to turn off your lights, close your blinds, close your doors, and just await further instructions. Like, and I'm like, okay. Sounds a little creepy. So, later that day, like, we're going to dismissal, and there's a substitute in my daughter's class, and I'm like, well, the teacher is here the first half of the day, so maybe he got sick, I don't know, maybe he had to go home, had a doctor's appointment, I don't know, but there was a sub in the class for the rest of the day. People get sick all the time, so of course the rumors started flying all over the school about what the soft lockdown was about, the scenario, like why it happened. You know, of course, I don't know anything, and everybody's like, oh no, it was in the junior high, and then the art teacher's like, no, I was in the junior high, it was definitely not in the junior high. So, you know, we're all just kind of like trying to figure out what happened, if it was a drill, or if it was like a legit thing. We don't know. I'm trying not to run over these people. But anyways, basically, you know, this teacher's out, so I'm like, okay, maybe he's sick. Some of the other teachers have not been feeling so great, and they have been out. So I'm like, okay, maybe he caught the crud that everybody's passing around. So, we get to, what's today? Friday, so yesterday morning. So Wednesday afternoon, some teachers had told me they had been putting a bug in the principal's ear that the fourth grade teacher is delayed. They don't know what the holdup is. They don't know how long it's going to take to clear up. And that it's not fair to the kids or me that we're in there building up all these relationships and, having to do all this work. Like, it's not fair to them or me that we're in there doing all this hard work just to have to start over again in 2 or 3 weeks. So everybody started putting the bug in the principal's ear. So she approached me Wednesday night and was like, hey, so a couple people have been talking to me and I'm just curious, like, would you like to teach? And I was like, yeah, of course I would like to teach. I love it. I'm having a blast in there. And I was like, I love the kids and they seem to like me and we're having fun and, I love it. And so she's like, okay, well, that's good. So she said she was not 100% sure, but she just kind of wanted to check just in case the situation ever arose, if I would be okay making it permanent, or if the possibility of me going to third grade math and science. And I was like, what? Like, what's wrong with third grade math and science? And she said, he's out. He might not be coming back, but he may come back as an aide. And I was like, what? Because he was super excited about getting this position. He was a para, and he's been at that school for years. And, my daughter knows him, and she's like, oh, yeah, he's so awesome. He's really nice and all this. And he was super excited to get the job. And he was like, yes, that's the one that I really wanted, because he had originally gotten first grade. And he was like, yeah, I got hired, but, something else happened. Another teacher just left abruptly. And so he's like, no, I got third grade math and science, and I'm super excited because that's the grade that I wanted all along. And I was like, okay, well, that's awesome. Like, I'm excited for you. And then all of a sudden, he's gone. We don't know what happened. So now speculation is flying all over the school about what happened there. And one of our people pointed out the other day, he was like, well, where did he go? Because he was like, what do you mean he left? His truck is right there in the parking lot. And I was like, what? And so I looked. I'm like, okay, well, there's a vehicle. I've never seen him getting in and out of it, so I haven't paid attention. But this other guy's been at the school for a while. Maybe he knows. So I was like, okay, well, maybe he's up there cleaning out his room or something. I don't know. Maybe he got overwhelmed. He was really stressed out. I honestly don't know what happened. So I go upstairs, but, after dismissal, and he's not cleaning out his room. He's not up there. So I was like, okay, well, his truck's here. Maybe he's over at the junior high. When I left just now, his truck is still there. So I don't know what happened. I hope something did not happen, medical-wise with him or any of his loved ones. So I hope that nothing bad happened. But the principal approached me yesterday morning in class, and she came up and was like, you got the job. And I was like, what job? And she said, it's yours if you want it. And I was like, this one? Fourth grade? She was like, no. She said, and I had heard some rumors that morning that she had moved forward in her HR process a little bit more, and that she would be coming back and taking over her class. So I was like, oh, darn. But she gave me third grade math and science. So as of yesterday morning, I am now a third grade math and science teacher. So I am super, super, super excited, y'all. I just can't contain my excitement. But it's getting dark and I have to go get my food in just a minute. But I just wanted to give you an update. And yes, I am losing my voice. I've been yelling a lot this week, and it's actually better today than it was yesterday or the day before. So I went last night and I bought a whistle for myself and for the team teacher for the 4th grade, because he and I were like, man, like, we need a whistle, like, especially on the playground, like at recess. And we're like, we can't be doing this. And I'm like, yeah, I'm already losing my voice. So I'm like, whatever. But this is why I'm leaving the school so late, because the teacher showed up and, for 4th grade, and she and I did a lot of talking. We had kind of a rough introduction, and I kind of took it the wrong way, and I was like, she's not really a nice person. And I was like, I don't know what to think about that, but I was like, these kids aren't going to like her if that's how she acts. But I got to sit down and talk with her a lot today. I really like her, and we have a new teacher training to go to this week. So she and I are going to ride together from Houston all the way to Dallas. So we're going to have a long time to get to know each other. And she asked me if I would mind, carpooling or whatever. And I was like, no, it's okay. Like, I don't mind, whatever you want to do. And she was like, well, do you have any interest in that? Like, is it okay, or do you want to go by yourself? She was like, I asked the principal, and she said that, most people were going by themselves. I was like, no, I don't mind at all. Like, I was going to drive. So if I'm going that way, you may as well hop on, because I don't trust other people's driving, so I'm not going to ride with anybody. So, but she and I have done a lot of talking. So we're going to have a lot of time in the car to get to know each other on Monday. So yeah, I go to new teacher training on Monday. I am in Dallas for the week. And I guess I come back that next week and I start. Actually, that Saturday I'm going to go up to the school and I'm going to revamp my classroom. I'm going to rip everything apart and redo it. And I'm just going to make it my own. And I'm super excited. And I just wanted to get in here and tell you all about it. And now that it's dark outside and you can't see me, I'm going to just end it here. I am going to make a video for setting up my room. I'm super, super excited. So you will get to see that soon. I'm a teacher now. I'm so excited. Okay, all right, bye.